Right, I think I have managed to get this sorted. I am not sure if this is working. We shall see. I'll just put my hands there so I can see it on the screen if it's working or not. Yes, it's working. Oh my goodness, that is literally taking me 11 minutes to get on here. I couldn't sort out the rotation. Then it just kept clipping off, and I don't know what was going on, and there's actually nobody here to talk to. You probably all got fed up and left. Right, hello. There's 5 of you watching. You can chat in the chat box, which is just there. Well, it's for me. Just say hello so I know who's here. It took me ages to get this sorted. Things have changed a lot since I was last doing lives like years ago. The layout on YouTube for going live has changed a little bit, so I'll have to do a couple of practices like in private so that nobody can see it. So anyway, I've come on to I've got some scraps. I've got lots of scraps actually, but I'm kind of keeping the decks a little bit clear. So I've got all these in here. I was fishing stuff out last night and today, and I'm just gonna, oh, that's stuff that I've already made. I was making paper clips at like 2 o'clock this morning. They're just like little hidden ones. Where's a book? It'd be handy if I had something. This is my little go-to book for things. So like little paper clips like this. Oh goodness. There we go, they just clip on like that. So anyway, let's start making something because I've wasted nearly 15 minutes. Right, I think I'm going to make some paper clips, and I'm going to do them different ways. So I've got 2 of these. They measure just slightly under 2 inches, and I've got some of this paper, just loads of little different bits of paper to play around with. Now you can be mindful when you're making your paper clips so that you can put them on that way, or you can put them on that way. Right, I'm actually just going to be making some simple ones today. We're just going to fold that over. We're just going to keep them simple, and actually I don't want it on that way at all. This paper clip's a bit weird. How was it I wanted that? See, it's been a while. It's been a while since I made these. I'm going to make some hidden ones as well, so we can do it that way. And I thought I'd do a couple of paper clips. I've got some other things here as well. I think they're going to be paper clips. I got some of these little embellishments that I can, that's not one, but like hearts and just bits out of my scrap box. And we got some glue because we need some glue. This is the, I'm going to glue that down. Just like so. If you want to say hello, you can say hello in the chat box. The numbers keep going up and down very quickly. Right here, I'm just going to chop that off. And I'm going to do like a little banner type one. Just like this. I'm just going to pull in some scraps and things. I mean, we could put a little heart on there. That one's decorated. We could. I'm going to make them cutesy. I'm always doing grungy things, so let's do something a little bit more cutesy. And you know I'm going to use lots of butterflies because that is just me. I did put a post up earlier to say that I would be doing this, but I did have problems getting on. And you can do some inking up if you like. So say hello Tanya. Hi. Hi, Tanya. Hi, that was weird. It was coming up as private. Oh, I know. I've got a lot to learn because it's all changed. It literally is so changed since I've done it before. So I'm not sure what is going on. Hi, Cindy. What time is it where you are? I was trying to work that out earlier when I put the notifications up on like YouTube and on Facebook. Like, what time is it going to be around the world? Let's just glue this down. I'm going to see how many different things I can get done. I'm not just going to sit and do all these. So we've got a little heart there, which I'll crunch that up, and then we've got a little butterfly. I'm just going to keep it simple. I don't do complicated. I don't do things that take, you know, like one little item that takes you like an hour and a half to make. I'd get bored if I was doing that. We can look for a little word. I've got these. I've got loads of these all printed out already. I've probably got smaller ones, but I'm just looking for something small. These are from the old design shop. I don't know what they're called. Mini grunge numbers and text label set 2. These are everything on that shop at the moment is 50% off. A little shout out there. I think it takes a while for people to get used to you doing lives. They probably jump on and just think that it's just a normal video, and then they pop off again because this has been going up and down for ages. Like, you know, 8 watching, 5 watching, 3 watching. It's dinner time. So it's dinner time, Cindy. Right, there's one just little quick thing. I'm gonna like pull some of these out again. These are just things that I put together last night when I couldn't sleep. I know, Tanya, I see your post earlier about the World War II bomb that's near you that was found. My husband used to work for the EOD. Is that what it's called? EOD? In the army. Anyway, he used to go out to the things like that and do all the explosion, like, you know, when they detonate them so that they become safe. Right, we'll just do that one as well. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? There was one not far from here not so long ago, literally about 4 streets away, but we didn't have to be evacuated, and I think they just done a controlled explosion on it. This is just going to be a little plain one. Yeah, although it's quite scary when, you know, when you think them bombs from the Second World War have obviously been there a long, long time, and then somebody's digging up their back garden, and then it's like, oopsie, what's that? Yeah, scary stuff. Right, I've got little bits of, let's throw little bits in here when I can't be bothered to put them away properly. I'll put a little bit of lace on there. We're going to cover, this is actually a nature one, we're going to cover that up with a butterfly, but I just fancied putting a little bit of lace on there. So I'll make a couple of these and then we'll go on to making something else. We'll just see what we can do with the scraps that I have. I've got hundreds, thousands actually. So what's the second one being found? You're near the coast, aren't you? I think, if I remember rightly. So kind of common to find them there. From obviously all them years ago, I think we'll use another colour of butterfly. Hey, I like that. That was my favourite. Yeah, you're in Devon. Yeah, I thought I remembered. That's where you are. Yeah, everyone. So Tanya's waiting to hear if she's got to be evacuated because of a unexploded World War II bomb being found near her. Right. We want something else in there as well. So I'm going to dig through here. I'll actually just throw loads of little bits and bobs in here. We could actually use a little, I like this. I've been keeping this off of my coffee dyed lined paper because it's the bit that you tear off anyway. Should we do a little bit? We can cut a little bit down off of there, and a little bit of music paper. Then we'll grungy that up. And we'll just ink that up as well. And we'll pop that there. Let's see. So what's everyone doing tonight? Well, some of you, it's probably not even night time yet, still like evening. I thought I'd do it later because, well, I'm always awake about this time anyway. And I know a majority of you that watch are from the US, and you'll it's probably about a decent time. Right, that's my what do you call that, cheesecloth. A little bit of cheesecloth. We'll put that there, and I get my big, yeah, you love playing with scraps, Tanya. Yeah, I do. It's one, well, do you know what? I think, oh, we'll get rid of some of these scraps, and before you know it, I've actually doubled my amount of scraps because I then only use a part of a scrap and still end up with loads of little bits of scraps. So it's kind of never ending. We'll use a bit of that. Oops, some mesh bling, which you can get that from, well, I think I got this from Home Bargains in the wedding section. I don't know if they've still got it or not. Right, so we'll just put that on there. Oh, didn't stick, did it? Yeah, so come on, tell me what you're all doing. Are you just watching me? Are you watching TV? Are you in bed? Are you cooking? You're about to cook dinner? Right, that's not sticking. Probably have to set it to one side for a little bit. And I think I will stay there. I've got a little thing. I don't know where it is. It's a silicone. Excuse me if I'm putting my big head in the way. These are for nails, like acrylic nails. I don't know why that's not sticking. It will. I think the other glue is just a bit too wet. Right. Shall we have one of these? These are just stamps that I just stamp out in cardstock, and I keep them like that because they are so small. If I cut them that size, they'd end up in the bin. Yeah, look at the wedding, Tanya. Honestly, look at the wedding section. That and the range, you can find kind of things like this. Maybe not all year round, but we'll have that right. What way is that gone on? That way. But yeah. Do you like the? Yeah, I love that blue butterfly. Oh, done that the wrong way. Taking a bit off there. And we'll just slide that there so we can see a little bit of everything. And we'll have that tailing off. Now, I've left that open for no particular reason, but I am going to glue it little bit of glue in there, hope you can see. In there, round, whoops, straighten that up a little bit, and we will close that down. And even on the back there, you could actually do some journaling on that one. So I've made do. Right, let's see what else we can make. I did, right, I'm going to see if I can get one of these done. So this, I've got a box of everything, me. I don't even know what that's for. This was, I was making the other week, I done a video, them specimen cards. I couldn't think what that was called, okay, and I thought, well, you know, not everyone's got a die or, you know, something like that. So I did mean to just drop something, I don't know what it is. I did mean to share on the video of me making one from like just some cardstock. So what we need here is basically just to cut out a little square, I think. Or you could do a circle, it's entirely up to you, but I'm going to do a little square, and I'm just going to use this as a template. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. Right, it's not the perfect template, but where's my pencil? So we kind of straighten that up. We're gonna, it isn't quite straight, but because I can't get my head over, so I'm just going to draw around that like so. Not the best. Look at that. That's like, you know, if you get pulled over by the police and say, can you walk in a straight line? Can you draw a straight line? Anyway, I don't drive, so I'm okay. Right, so we're going to cut that piece out. Several ways of doing that. One of the ways is like just, that's quite thick cardstock, so, and you kind of want that with specimen cards. I kind of do that to start with so that I can get in and just, you can just use an X-Acto knife or whatever and just go around it, but because this isn't like straight as you see, I'm going to do it this way. I'm the only one in the house at the moment apart from the dogs and the cat, and I guarantee everybody's going to come home at the same time. Dogs are going to start barking. Don't know what, like, I just do this. I think this is just a fun part for me, doing that. Anywho, come in with a smaller pair of scissors, which is kind of best if you come in and under and cut that square away. If you've got a die, you can use that. If you've got a punch, you can, let's get rid of some of this, you can use the punch. I do have bad dies, but I don't want to get all that out and make a bigger mess than I already have. And not everybody has all their knick-knacky bits. And last bit, which is rather annoying. Right, there we go. Ta-da! So that's me made my little specimen card. Oh, my pin's got stuff sitting on it. Right, if there's any pencil lines, you can rub them away, which I do have. We can do some inking. I'm using a much darker ink at the moment, which is the Grand Espresso. I need to get some more vintage photo. Right, you can, like I said, you could do circle ones. Right. Excuse me, I just had a big massive drink of squash before I came on here. Right, I've got some acetate, which is obviously not the easiest to see. So I'm just going to cut around that. to one side, and I'm just going to trim off a little bit either there, either side, there and there. This is really hard to show you, obviously, because it is like clear and right. I don't have any like 3-in-1 or anything like that, so I am just going to would any of you be interested in me doing a live on Facebook on the Junk Journal Junkies group? Just wondering. Right. So that way. It is. I'm gonna just trim just a slither off this side. Just like so. There we go. And you need a glue that's obviously going to stick the card to do they not stay on there now? Sorry. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Like if they don't stay on Facebook. Wonder if there's a way around that. Oh, I need to do some investigations. Yeah. Right, so obviously there's going to be a butterfly in there. I do have other butterflies. Just like to see which ones we have. They're not all cut out or anything, but that's too big. Otherwise that would be perfect in there. Do like that colour. They were from ARTYmaze. Oh, I've got some of them. They're a freebie from my shop. Like, that's too big. Oh, I've got a little blue one. I think I coloured that in. Little blue one. Should we put a little blue one in there? Why not? Before I do that, I'm going to stamp on there, and I'm just going to use some this Tiffany & Co stamp. Oh, actually, I did get a new stamp the other day. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it'll be the last one that I find in here. Oh, yeah, it's just this. It's like I got it from Temu. I'm just going to keep it. I should have done that before I put that on, but I can baby wipe that off. So let's get a little baby wipe. Just keep that handy. Right. Do you know what? An hour's not a long time, is it really? Right. Just going to do that. I am going to shut that. And I'm just going to plonk that on there, like so. Are you going to fix dinner? Off you go. Go and feed yourself. I may have to do a 2 a.m. one. Right, you can see that's on there. That should, she says, yeah, just wipe off with a baby wipe. Oh, got it all over the globe. Right. Do you know what? It hasn't, well, because obviously it's a permanent one. What to do when that happens is, whoops, you know, a little bit of hand sanitizer. Just a teensy weensy bit on there, and some form of dry cloth. This is my little rag. Just put it on there and rub it over there, and it should come off, because obviously it's alcohol based. There we go. That's come off. I don't know where that came from. It come from the No, it didn't. Anyway, never mind. Right, I need to move some stuff out of the way. Right, that it would be better with the. There's not a lot of vintage photo on that, but I am going to be covering most of that up anyway. So we will just put the butterfly on there. Right. That's as straight as we get in that, I think. Right. I need to close that. So again, I need to use this to close it because and it's all blocked up. Why do I do this? Why do I lose stuff? Like, a lot. Anyone else do that? You just like put stuff down and it's like it runs off. It's probably just underneath something. I just use these little pins. I had them left over from a few years ago when I made my cousin her bridesmaids. I was one of the bridesmaids. The bouquets. Right, I'm going to push that down like so, and then we will work on decorating the front of that with just something simple like some cheesecloth just there, and we like a number would be good, like one of these would be good. And we will just pop that on there. I think I might need to use some of this again because of the acetate underneath. Running out of this. Whoops, a diddly. So that needs to stay down for a little bit. Press down, I should say. Right. I want something up here and I'm not quite sure what. Might come back to that because I'm not 100% sure. Right, I fancy doing like a big circle. Where did you get the cheesecloth from? I think I got it on eBay and it was, I think it was the medical one. There's loads of it. Could be wrong, but I've had that for years. There's so much of it because it comes and it's all layered up. I'll see if I can find the link for it on my eBay and I can send you the link. I'll send you the link on Facebook. Actually, I don't know what to do next. I've got all these little bits here that I put together last night thinking like, oh, I can add to them. But now I'm thinking I don't want to. Right, I need some of this. And I need to add some water to that because it's nearly gone. And the water just kind of reactivates it a little bit. So it does. Right. This is, I was going to say it's going to be another, see what I mean? It's actually too much. But we are going to make another paper clip. But we're going to do it like, you know, coming off the thing. Right, we've got a little bit of music paper. That's a bit of a digital one. And actually I might do it that way. And we just need something else. Don't know what. Back into this. Oh, a bit of that again. Do like this. So we shall glue that down. Try not to lose all these little pins. Oops. It's a lot, wasn't it? Right. So we will have that there. That is folded over, by the way. We're just, and I'm going to show you a hidden paper clip. I'll do that last. Right, so we'll have that. Not sure where that came from. Little piece on here, and I feel that it still needs something else. This is all blocked up. Story of my life. Blocked up glue. And that had the pin in it all night. It's the first I've used it. Oh, go away. We'll use something else. We'll use this. It's probably blocked up now as well. So if you want to say hi, you can say hi in the chat box. If you got any questions, you can just ask. Right, I feel like it just needs something else there, more than just a butterfly. Let's see, what's these? Oh, I forgot about these. I got these from, I done a swap a few months back, and the lady sent me some of them. Is it Susanna? They're so cute. Got them in there, put them in there so that I would use them. Oh, got them tags. Wondering if just something else on there. Yeah, a little bit of green. And now, I don't know whether to put that butterfly on there. I think that one would be nice, but I need to back that. It's all my scrappy pieces of paper. So I'll just grab a little piece here. And this is my glue, my favourite glue at the moment from Amazon. 3 in a pack for $2.99. Well, that's what it was when I bought it. You know, it's like you go on there and then it's gone up in price. I'll just squish that down. And we'll put that back with my scraps. I think this is an ARTYmaze freebie. Oh, I kind of feel that needs something else. That's going to be a big chunky one, this. I'm just looking for these. I kind of like these. And just a little bit of ink in that up. Yep, that will do nicely. We will just pop that there. Pop the butterfly on. Just like so. And a little bit of bling, because you can't go wrong with a little bit of bling. We'll do 3 little bits. Some glossy accents. That will will have to go and sit with the other ones and dry off. Oh, we haven't put the paper clip in yet, have we? Or have we? No. Okay. So we use a smaller one. So again, depending on what side of the page you want to put it on, you can either do it that way, and it will go on that way, or I think I've done every one so far that way, so we will do it around the other way. And you can have it any way you like, really, up there or in the middle, entirely up to you. And then you can just glue, just make sure you glue in there and around the paper clip. Right, there's another one. So far I've done that one, and still need to add something there, but I'm not sure what. That one and that one. Right, that's all I've done is paper clips, isn't it? Right, let's make some clusters. Let's do some clusters, because I do love a cluster, and you can't go wrong, because they can go onto all sorts of things. They can be, alright, I'm not worried about the state of that, because the more rugged it is, the better. We will let's tear some music paper. And what other papers have we got? Oh, we've got a little bit here. I think this is like ARTYmaze. Right, so just a few scrappy pieces. We'll use some of this. And that, right, let's start making some. And again, you know, they're going to have butterflies on them. Let me find, actually, do you know what? We've got this. This is from, got a few of them. Ruby and Pearl, they are from. Just trying to find some little bits and pieces that I've got. Here we go. Right, so we shall start with that. And I do kind of like to do a little layout first. It's too much of a big dip in there for me. Just do a little bit of inking. And my thing recently is try not to overthink it and just do it, because life's too short to be sitting there thinking about loads of stuff all the time, don't you think? There's enough going on. There's enough going on to be taking up your mind. So when it comes to crafting, try and make it relaxing. Straighten that up a little bit. Just a little bit of glue. You know, there's no recipe for making this kind of thing. I mean, here we could just add that little tag. I've got loads of other little pieces, bits and pieces. See, these are just all like from obviously leftover bits that I've been, journals that I've been making. I do kind of like that. And let me see. the best cutting out here. Could do it that way. Yeah. I also find that when I do things, I've got a tendency to do everything like clusters. I've always got a tendency to do everything that way rather than that way, you know, so that it can go on the other side of a page. Right, see, we have that. Cut that out. Just thinking, oh, that looks silly there. No, that's perfect. And we shall find a little word or something from this sheet. We'll keep it on from this side because they're the smaller ones. Saying that, is there... No, that will do. That will do. Perfect. And I wonder if one of them little flowers would look nice on there. You don't know until you try. We'll use a pink one. See if that sits. No, I'm not overly keen on that. So back in there for another time. So we'll just go back to the bling. Just use 3 little pieces of that again. And I've lost it. No, I haven't. It's right there. And that's me with my glasses on. Right, so that's one cluster. Let's do one more. Do another blue one since it's there. And just put it on. This one is I've got all these little bits as well. Just like paper clip them all together. That was a large one I was playing around with last night. That was a hidden paper clip. I'll do this and then I'll do a hidden one, and then that will be it for tonight. I am sorry about it took me so long to get on here, but technology was not my friend. Right, kind of want something else on there. A little bit of music paper straight up there, but we'll ink that up because it's too white. And just a little bit of glue there. You can also do stitching on this, but we're not going to do that on a live. That's perfect. We'll just have that coming off a little bit. Yeah, I was practicing with that one. I don't like that side, but I kind of like that side. I did want to do some of these as well, but time's not with me tonight. Like that's a... See, that's actually quite nice, isn't it? Or is it? Where's that cheesecloth gone? A little bit there. Oh, there's a little... I need to sort out all my little tiny scrappy pieces of lace as well, because they come in handy for things. Actually, that is exactly what this could do with, I think. Perfect, just there. And we'll just put a bit of glue there. Don't need a lot. And plenty on that, because we want that to stick through the fabric or the lace. Bling again, I guess. No, I know I don't do white either. It's too... It's... Unless everything's white, it's okay, but... oops, wrong thing. I do like inking up my edges. That's just personal preference. If you wonder why I just come out with that, Tanya had just said in the chat box. I should say first. But like I said, I'm learning again with these lives. Right, so there's another one. Right, let's make one of these big, well, when I say big, I saw this on Facebook last night. I can't remember who it was, but this was just one of the easiest ways I've seen to do a hidden paperclip. So basically you need 2 pieces of paper, right? I will measure this so that you know, if I can find a ruler under all this chaos. Right, there we go. Right, so I kind of think, oh actually I wrote it down somewhere, or did I? I can't find it, right? So we'll just play along with me here, right? It was in inches, so I need a different ruler, right? So smaller piece was 6 inches, right? So that's right. And then you kind of fold that in half. I'm doing this like arse from elbow. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. I'm doing this round the other way. Sorry. Right. Right, and this piece is supposed to be, oh, that, what was that? That was just slightly under 1.5 inches, right? And this is 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches. And I think this piece is going to be, I think it was 7. Okay, so we'll just do there. We'll just do there. Right. So, and they corner rounded it. Let me find my corner rounder. It will be in a drawer somewhere, yes. The drawer where the cat treats are. I hope she don't hear. Anywho, right. We corner round them. I'm using my the bigger corner rounder on here. I don't even know what size that is. What is that? 1/2 inch? 1/2 inch corner rounder. Corner rounder? Is that the right word? Corner rounder. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Right. So then you put your paper clip on here, like so, right? And that is obviously what becomes your clipping it on a page. We'll just do some inking. Oops, excuse me, got the burps again. Right, just to take that, the white bit around the edge away, right? And then with this, you'll just put it over the top. Now, it's not going to go completely like flush with the piece because your paper clip's going to be there. Now, there is probably about 4 or 5 different ways of making these styles. Now, for me, actually, that feels a little bit too big, so I'm actually going to trim that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right. And I didn't even cut very well, did it? And I'm gonna do that. Right. I need to empty that. It's full to the brim. Make sure I'm just doing the right piece. Right, that's better. That just because when I made that other one, I just thought that's, for me that was like a bit too big for my liking. But you can make them whatever size you like. I think the whole purpose of the video was basically to tell you do it this way, not like what size to do it. You could use much smaller ones as well, make little diddy ones. And then that, yeah, see, that's a bit better for me. And she said just make sure you put it down there, a little bit here, a little bit up there, and around the paper clip. And obviously you'll do that on both sides, but just put one side on at a time. Just like so. Oh, keep it straight. And same again. Keeping it straight. I've not kept this very straight at all, but there we go. Is that straight that side? It is. And then you can just decorate as you please. Let's see what we can find. So on here you can see I used like a little tag on there and a butterfly, but that side I just don't know what I was doing. It was like, ugh, what you doing, Yvonne? I've used one of them already. I was going to do a paper clip with that as well. You can see my intentions were making loads of stuff, but in an hour you actually can't make a hell of a lot. I don't know what I'm doing here. See, I don't know what to do. You know it's going to be a butterfly again, don't you? You're probably like sick looking at me and butterflies. I'm going to have to back that one because it needs to be a little bit thicker. Now, when I sit and do this, when I'm not on a live or anything, I don't really watch YouTube because then I can't craft, because you have to pay attention. Otherwise, you're not really watching it. I either listen to music or I'm watching something, generally watching something that I've watched before, so that I'm just listening to it. Like Gilmore Girls, or at the moment it's Birds of a Feather, because I've watched them all multiple times. Right, this, but I'm looking for something else to go on there. Nope. To be honest, I don't like how messy that looks now. I like it more tattier up the top than down the bottom. And so you can do whatever you like. You know, I'm just using what I've got. little tiny bit of that again. Yeah, Tanya, that's the way to go, isn't it? And I just binge watch things as well. You know, not like I say, don't really watch it. Just it's just to listen to. Oh, I need to take a little drink. I haven't shut up for an hour. I don't know why I keep making that noise because it's annoying me. Oh, that would have been good. See? I'm not going to use that now. I'm going to use a bit of this. It would be good if we could all like see, like I could see you guys as well. You're probably thinking, no, I'm in my jammies. Alright. Little bit of cheesecloth. Actually, it's muslin. Is it muslin? Is that what you call it? Muslin. Yeah. Gauze. That's the word. Gauze. Just going to check my phone quickly. My other phone. I need to see where everyone is. Yeah, dogs are going to start barking now. Right. Yeah, so just going to text my husband quickly and tell him I'm still videoing. There we go, just in case he comes in like shouting. Not shouting, but loud. Right, so this, where's the book? Where's the book? Okay, pretend this is the book. Alright, so your paperclip will go that way. You can also decorate them so that they're that way as well. Let's see what other, right, that's not a, we've done that's going on that way. And again, see what I mean, I tend to do them all that way. It's just how my brain functions. That needs bling, that needs bling. That is that way. So tonight I have created this little bundle of stuff and a whole load of mess. Yeah, so let's do the bling while we're here. I still feel that's the dog barking. Obviously. Obviously, that's what it sounds like. A dog barking. She's crazy, that dog. I've got two. You could also, Tanya's just said, you can also put a slot in the top so the paperclip hangs out and you can put a dangle on it. Yes, I have done things like that before as well. I have made all like different versions of this before. Paper clips. And I do like them. Like you can hang little dangles off of them as well. Like the ones you've just put in that way. Right. Oh, that one's a bit skew-if. And oh, I need to find something else for this because it's a bit boring. Oh, I think what I wanted to do with that was, so if you've got a hole punch, okay, to make it look more like a specimen card, you can take your hole punch in just to the half measure. You can see that. I'll hold it like that, just like so. You can measure if you want, and then do the same that side. And you can do it down the bottom, but I'm not going to right now. But yeah, that's just to give the the little specimen card look. You know what you could do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Right, whoa. Got no paper towel today. It was £6 on Amazon. £6.99. I've got a couple of paper towels, but I thought, for that price, I'm getting it. Tanya, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to get an eyelet, and I'm sure I've got some dangles hanging around. So, you read my mind. I'm going to do that there. We will do that here. You could do it at the top or the bottom. I'm doing it at the bottom. May turn that into a paper clip yet. You never know. Right, squish that in. And right, let's. You know what? I actually took some dangles off of something last night, and I just threw them to the side. I don't think it's really going to work, but there's no harm in trying. But that could go in there. I could take all them off. Get the. I'm not going to tie it on. I could tie it on, couldn't I? Who says I can't? I can't with that piece anyway. Right, let's take them off there. Eek. Right, let's find. Oh, I don't know where it is now. Should have just left it on there. You know what? I'm just going to go and find just another piece of this, because I've got so much mess over there. I can't find the hat pin type things. Oh, hi Jennifer from Australia. Oh, you've just got up. Right. Oh, you have a great day. I'll be going to bed soon. It's now. Let's see how I'm going to do this. See, I've started something now. No, we need to do it. How am I doing this? You've confused me, Jennifer. There we go. This won't go in now. This is probably going to take me an hour to do this part. Okay. Can't see a little hole now. I need one of the magnifying glassy things. You know, the ones that just sit on the table. It's huge. Oh, darn. Oh, this isn't working for me. Breathe. Right. It's just because I don't know where them hat pin things are. And I don't want to make a great big mess trying to find them. Over there. But they're not. Oh. Maybe I'll just use this one. can't thread that one through. Ugh. There we go. We're nearly there. We're nearly done. I blame Tanya for saying eyelet. No, I was actually going for an eyelet when Tanya said about the eyelet. There, this is not my best bead dangle at all, but there we go. Right, I'm just going to have to tie this in several knots so that it's big. Big so that the bead doesn't fall through it. Could have just found a charm, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead, to be honest. Just straighten that up a little bit. It's not the squarest. Yeah, you can laugh, Tanya. Actually, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and put that on again. Right, I hate being defeated. Right, I can stain my fingers now. Glue and ink. Right. getting angry now. Oh dear. We've done it. Right. Like I said, I would find like a chain and everything else, but that will take me forever. So I'm just, whoops. Yep, folks, it's all Daniel's fault. Alright. I'm just going to tie it on, let it dangle. Otherwise, that's why it's called a dangle, isn't it? Right. There we go. Where's my little scissors? Right. I will change that. It's not a bit too. See, that could have been a little bit shorter. But there you go. But I still feel that it needs something else. And at this point, I haven't got a Scooby. I'm just wondering if we could put a little bit of. We'll just put some bling on there. You know, I've used it on everything else. Might as well use it on this as well. So tonight, in an hour, that's what I've achieved. And I did spend 15 minutes fighting with YouTube trying to go on to this live. Oh, don't know what that was all about. So yeah, little ideas. It is a great way. Use them scraps up. Oops. I do want to put a paper clip on that. I'll figure that out another time. So we shall. And I'm going to try and come on tomorrow night to work in the glue book. What day is this? Wednesday. Work in my glue book, because I didn't get to do that before I went on holiday. And next week I'll come on and use some more of these scraps up. I think I'm going to sort out all the little nature pieces, and I'm going to make a little don't know what you call it, like a little tag pocket thing. Excuse me. And we'll use up the nature things. So thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye for now.